Hello, everybody. Just want to get on here today and just talk a little bit about myself. Just give everybody an insight on who I am. Who Tim is. Um, I'm almost 50 years old, and my work background is CNC machining, programming, tool and die work, engineering, um, and it's provided a good living for me and my family. Uh, Been married twice, divorced once. I've got 5 kids. My oldest just died about a year ago. I've got videos on here about that, and how it changed me and how it brought me closer to God the Father. And, my oldest son was 29, and I got a 28-year-old daughter, and then I got 20, gonna be 25-year-old son. Then Autumn is 18 and Alexandra is 16. She's the baby. But that's that's me. I live in a small town in Kentucky. My dad comes from a strict Catholic family, strict Catholic upbringing. My mom, I think, maybe she come up Baptist. I can't remember, but she was a searcher. When we were growing up, she could never find the right church, the one that made sense to her. She has now, but I'm not going to discuss what she believes now. And my dad, before he passed, he had joined my mother in her beliefs. But me, when I was married to my first wife, we attended the Catholic Church, and it's after we split up, I just quit going. I just decided to focus on my relationship, my personal relationship with, at that time, Christ, Jesus. And so I did that for years and years. And, I went to a couple other churches once or twice, but none of them ever really made sense to me. They all seem more like businesses than churches trying to save souls and help people. Because if you want to lock in your social status as a society person, you go to the biggest, most glamorous church you can find. It's pretty disgusting. But, it is what it is. As for me, about 5 or 6 years ago, God sent me the direction to show me what was really real. He through different means. He showed me that everything in the Bible has been completed. Jesus had finished his work. That we were living in the new earth. The new heavens had been established. And, and it's taken me, it has taken me this 5 or 6 years, especially over this last year, after Luke passed and I got really, really close to God, praying 2 or 3 times a day, talking to him, asking him questions and receiving the answers back, sometimes almost immediately. And, just letting him guide me and show me that everything was completed, and that when Christ came back and finished his work in the first century, first there was the crucifixion, then there was the resurrection, then the disciples preached throughout the land, the known world at the time, collected the 144,000. When that was done, Jesus returned, performed the marriage supper, gave everything back to God, made God omnipotent, all in all. So now we go directly to God, and we don't have to, because Jesus is king over the New Jerusalem in heaven, and because he gave everything back to God, made God all in all. And but yeah, that's how I got to where I believe the way I believe, and I try not to be judgmental. I love everybody. I don't have any hate. Don't hate anybody. Very rarely get riled up. I just want everybody to be happy. I just want everybody to live their best life, find success and joy. And, I've found my peace with God, and He is my best friend, my oldest friend. He is my God. He is my Father, and everything that I have in this life, I owe to Him, and it all belongs to Him. I'm just using it while I'm here. That's what it means to give all to God. You give Him everything, your heart, your soul, and that's just me. I'm the most laid back, happy, loving, caring person that you'll ever come across. I'm not prejudiced in any way. I've got family with ties to the LGBTQT. I've got friends that have been in situations where they've had to do things like very controversial things, like terminating a pregnancy, and all this stuff. I know that God sent me to help me learn and to grow as a human being, and to help me become more compassionate, and to learn to put myself in others' shoes and not judge. I don't judge anybody. I don't want to judge anybody. I don't want to be judged for what I believe and for what I do and who I am. So, yeah, that's just me. That's me. I hurt. My body hurts. My heart hurts because I lost my son. That's the one thing, the hardest thing I've ever been through. And that's the one thing that's changed me more than anything. And, that's why I'm out here today spreading this message and spreading this word, because I believe that this is all my life has been leading up to me spreading the message of you're not going to burn in a lake of fire for all eternity, no matter what you do. It's just not going to happen. So I just want to get that message out there. I don't want people to think that our God is a heartless God. I mean, he wouldn't do that. He just would not do that. And He loves us all, and He's already saved us all. He did all the work. Him and Jesus did all the work for us, and we were resurrected in His righteousness. So we are good enough now